What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for yet another edition of this Nottingham Forest rebuild series. Things have been going very well in the Premier League. I'm slightly ashamed to say I don't understand what's going on. We've been getting some unbelievable results, and today we are back to take on Tottenham in the Premier League. It's 6th versus 13th. Who is who? Let's dive into it. So guys, kicking things off, I'm going to talk about the fixtures that we have played so far. Obviously, you have seen us draw 2-2 with Liverpool in the last episode. After that, I said that the game would be quite difficult. We went to Old Trafford and lost 4-0 to Manchester United, who have signed Lautaro Martinez. He scored a hat-trick against us. But then, to be perfectly honest, since then, I think we've been doing all right. We beat West Ham 3-1. Garner, Musiala, and Scott McKenna getting the goals there. We beat Carlisle in the Carabao Cup. We've rotated the team in these fixtures, the Carabao Cup fixtures, so I'm not too worried about those. We took on Southampton in the Premier League at the City Ground again, beat them 3-1. Musiala scoring a brace again. He looks like a very good signing for us this year, I must admit. We then took on Brighton at the Amex. Beat them 1-0, and then unfortunately lost 3-1 to Brentford, who obviously were a team that got promoted with us. They came up via the playoffs, and we lost 3-1 away to them, which is very unfortunate. We then beat Burton in the Carabao Cup third round, relatively straightforward again, rotated the team, moved forward in that cup competition, which is nice to see. We then beat Crystal Palace in the Premier League 3-0. Popescu, Lolly, and McKenna again. McKenna scoring some a decent amount of goals from set pieces thus far. Musiala getting the goal that was decisive against Sheffield United, and then we drew 2-2 with Aston Villa, with Brennan Johnson getting the equaliser in the 96th minute, guys. So that is absolutely crazy. We take on Tottenham in today's episode. I thought Tottenham was a good one to bring you back for. And then I think what I'll probably do is bring you back for one of Chelsea or Arsenal next time out. I think why not show you the big boys and show you who they've signed, if they have signed anybody. So obviously we move forward in the Carabao Cup. We are taking on West Brom in that one, but we're not going to cover that today. We don't care about the cup competitions. Let's show you the league table, shall we? Yeah. Nottingham Forest are the team in 6th. That is exactly what I thought. I am baffled by it as well. If we win today's game, we go inside the top 4. We go above Arsenal, which is just ridiculous. As I said, Musiala doing the business. Mayer, the guy we signed to be our central attacking midfielder, he has been a force thus far in the Premier League. 9 starts, 1 goal, 5 assists. He is doing the business, shall we say, and predominantly with the set plays, getting the goals on plates for the corner takers. Man City are top of the Premier League, 9 wins and 1 draw from their 10 games played. Not looking forward to playing them in just a few games time. So we are going to move forward though. We are going to take on Tottenham today. And what do we think of Tottenham?
What do we think of Tottenham? Shit! What do we think of shit? Tottenham! Thank you.
I'm only joking, guys. I'm only joking. Obviously, we are taking on Tottenham. That is a joke. If you were in my streams earlier this year, we did a Glory Hunter save. I was sacked by Spurs. Hence, what do we think of Tottenham? But we take on Spurs today. Now I've done that, I'm almost certain to get an absolute paste in. We will make those changes suggested at centre-back. So this is the lineup for the game against Spurs. Samba, Correa, Figueiredo, McKenna, Ribeiro, Gayuba, alongside Garner, Lolly, Mayer, Popescu, and then Musiala up front. This is going to be the first time that you guys are going to get to see him in action. But I'm actually quite happy with the number of 4-star players that we've got in the team. We've got 3 4-star players, Garner, Mayer, and Musiala, which is fantastic to see. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this team progresses. Obviously, we've got 2 3.5-star centre-backs. I'd say this team is relatively balanced, which I'm probably the most happy with. So we advance. Scott McKenna is happy to be back in the team, as well you should be, my son. Have they signed anybody, Spurs? Lloris, Lazari, Garcia, Højbjerg, Reguilon. So they've signed Eric Garcia on the free transfer. And Ndombele, Carlos Rodriguez, they've signed him as well. Renato Sanchez is an interesting one, and Tete. So they have made some pretty good additions, and Valverde's their manager. Okay, cool. media have given you a lot of credit lately. Let's run it. Let's see what happens at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Obviously a big game for us, taking on Spurs. Their season's been okay thus far. Three wins, 3 draws, 3 losses by the looks of things. Saying 4 draws there, but obviously that is taking into account this result right now as things stand. Obviously we are in the red and white. Throw in instantly goes to Popescu, who offloads it to the fullback. Cross comes over, Mayer. And oh my God, he scored an absolute thunderbolt. He scored on the opening day of the season, but it's being disallowed. Standard FM 21, everybody. The ball has been put forward. He is offside. We go to VAR, and it is a dead cert offside. Joe Lolly has strayed offside. This is going to be close. Oh. I thought it was Musiala who was offside. He drills it past Lloris. But unfortunately, the goal does not stand. As things stand, though, level on points are Nottingham Forest and Arsenal battling it out for that 4th place spot. Like, this is ridiculous stuff, guys. We shouldn't be this high up the table, but maybe it's that automatic promotion first season push that some clubs do have in the Premier League. When they go up, you know, they carry that momentum, and hopefully we can be one of those clubs, you know. Moving things on nicely. Garner with the ball at his feet, and he can pass. Lolly into the penalty. Oh, that's even better than the first one. That is an absolutely monstrous hit. Oh my God. Very reminiscent of the first episode in the Premier League as well. Garner with the crossfield pass. That is a lovely touch. Taking it past Reguilon and absolutely rifled it past Lloris. Oh my days. What a strike that is, boys and girls. Absolutely rifled it. The first one was a warning shot. I'm going to make that change as well in central midfield. It looks like Gauba is absolutely blasted. He's taken a knock by the looks of things. Yeah, potential foot injury. So we will make that change. We'll bring on Ryan Yates. And obviously say to the boys, well done. I'm absolutely delighted with the way you're playing. Not really had any opportunities for Spurs so far. And bearing in mind, this is a nice midfield, nice striking force. Obviously, Kane and Heung-min Son. Musiala with the ball at his feet, goes for a goal himself. But Lloris catches that one with both hands. This time, we go into the top 4. We're a point behind Manchester United, 3 points behind Liverpool, and 8 points behind Man City. Not that we're gunning for the title, though, guys. Not that we are gunning for the title by any stretch. Obviously, the goal of this save is to win the Champions League. We don't need to win the Premier League. We move. We've got another injury, a little knock there at left back. So we will make that change. Blackett can come on at left back. Spurs not really offering a great deal, to be honest. This second half been very, very tame. And we will make a change. One of these 3 midfielders, I think Popescu is going to come off and João Carvalho can come on. I'm trying to keep all the boys fresh for a lot of these Premier League games. It seems to be working so far. They've been forced into putting Højbjerg as a centre-back, which is interesting. Heung-min Son running down this right-hand side, and that is a great challenge. Lazari's going to pick it up, and Dele Alli gets his shot blocked. We are all hands on deck in this game against Spurs. Carvalho running the ball down the line and getting crowded out by Rodriguez, who's a very, very good midfielder in this game. If you've not picked him up, the Mexican central midfielder, very, very nice player. Reguilon, ball up to Patson Daka. Spurs have spent all sorts of money in this save, and it looks like it's all in the wrong areas. It looks like they've taken Harry Kane off for Daka, which is crazy. Dele Alli playing as an inside forward as well. Probably not as good as you could have had. And Everton have run riot over Leeds as well with a 5-2 scoreline. But we get the job done against Spurs. It's been a ropey performance for Tottenham, to be honest. Son having a poor game. Daka obviously coming on for Harry Kane. Dele Alli coming on as a substitute as well for Tete. We just keep rolling on, boys. I don't know what to say. Really special, lads. Nobody gave us a chance. We will carry on. Fair play. Solskjaer's been spotted. I don't know who he's looking at. Hopefully it's none of my players. Loney, checking on the progress of James Garner. Okay, that's fine. James Garner, for those of you who are interested, is progressing quite nicely in that central midfield role. It has all the attributes required to be a very good player. So I'm glad that we've been able to have him on loan from Manchester United for yet another season. So we actually go inside the top 4 then, guys. Absolute madness. And if you look at the goals on the board, we're not actually that high. We're in joint 13th Musiella's got as many goals in the Premier League as Phil Foden, to be honest. There's a lot of players above us. And Everton doing the business so far. Dominic Calvert-Lewin on 6 and Richarlison on 5. Absolutely drilling people. But we're inside the top 4, boys. That would be a European spot. That would be us into the Champions League. That's what we're gunning for. Obviously, we are gunning for that Champions League trophy. Let's dive into the schedule. As I said, I'm going to power through. Let me know in the comments who you would like to see me come back against. It's either going to be Chelsea or Arsenal. Just let me know down below, and I'll bring you back for whichever game you guys suggest. I'm leaning towards Chelsea. I think that will be more of an interesting game. You've seen some interesting ones so far, Liverpool and Spurs, and coming out of that with 4 points out of those 2 games is very, very impressive. So that is going to be Wednesday's episode, but that's where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and ring that bell so you're told each and every time that we upload a video. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon.